So hello, everyone. It's Denise Hansard here with you again. And today I have, just the most wonderful person in the world that I've met. She is just phenomenal, and it is Lori Dan. And she is the founder and CEO of Moxie Lady Online. Think about that, Moxie Lady Online. What a wonderful title. So she's had almost 30 years in business, and she's had a life chock full of triumphs and challenges. And it was at a point in her life, and she's going to tell us more about this, but she decided to follow her path, her passion. And she definitely believes there's a need for honest discussion and information sharing about real issues in our lives. How better can we have that is just have that open and honest conversation about the issues that are going on in our lives. So welcome, Lori. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you, Denise.
Yeah, I'm so excited to have you on today because I know that we need those open and honest conversations, that empowerment that we want to have within our life, and the only way to get there is through our own communication and being open and being real. So let's just dive right into it and tell me how did you get started with Moxie Lady? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, it was a long road. As you mentioned, I had been in business for many years, and I stayed home with my small children for a while, and eventually had to go back into the workforce, and just found that, what I found exciting in my earlier years was not so exciting for me anymore. I had probably as a young woman made a lot of not so great decisions. And when I was 24, I had a baby girl, and she was just the light of my life. And I kind of, I just thought that there should be more. There should be more for her. And so I always tried to be open and honest about what was going on with me. And as, she has told me as an adult that my doing that, my sharing the successes and the failures, has really helped to make her the woman she is today.
Oh, my God, that is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So, I went through a pretty nasty divorce. Mm-hmm. I dealt with a chronic and debilitating illness. I lost a parent. So a lot of life happened. And, I was talking with my daughter, and we decided that it would be a great idea to put together, to grow a community where women can talk honestly and openly about the things that are going on in their lives, where we can gain different perspectives. And it just, it helps to know that we're not alone, and it helps to know that there might be some other thoughts and ideas that hadn't occurred to us. So that's kind of how Moxie Lady was born.
Oh, that's phenomenal. And I love what you had to say about that, because we aren't alone. It's always interesting as I come upon people in the work that I do, and I know in whomever you talk with, that you find our stories are pretty similar. We might have events or circumstances that are a little different, and yet the feelings behind it, the moments in our life that happen to us, they're very similar, and we tend to feel as if we're the only ones ever experiencing anything like that.
And well, yeah, that's right. And when we share it, when we pull together with others who have, gone through similar experiences, we come out stronger. It makes us better in the end. And, it's just important to communicate honestly.
Yeah, it is. It's that community and being able to share a part of ourselves that is not very different from anyone else. And that's what I love about it. Yeah. So, wow. So this isn't, I mean, I know it says Moxie Lady, and I want you to tell me a little bit more about that. You have an online publication. Is that what it is? Tell me more.
It is an online publication. We publish weekly, and we try to get some good and relevant content out there. But we are growing. We're growing our brand, and we're including, we'll be including some events. We'll be including a nonprofit arm in the near future. So there's a lot more to come. So stay tuned.
I love that. So that is great, because what you're doing is you're opening up the conversation for women to have, and it's not bad if men listen in on that conversation also, because they're also a part of this. You know, if they have a woman in their life, they're a part of whatever's going on with them and can learn from that. Is that pretty key on?
That's absolutely right. And, I also have two sons. And when my daughter Caitlin and I were kind of piecing together this idea, I said, gosh, I don't want to exclude the guys. So I talked to my sons about it and said, should we make this, something for everyone? And they said, nah. So we decided to focus on women, but we love the guys, and we want to share with them as well. But they need to come to us, and it makes them better too when they do. Yes,
because as I always put it, it has really nothing to do with being male or female. It has to do with the energy you have within you. And we all have that masculine and feminine energy within us. It's a matter of which one that we want to pay attention to at each and every moment. And so when we're able to really key in on who we are and our authenticity and marry the two together like that, it's a beautiful space to be in. To be kind and giving and loving and strong and challenging and, just everything about it. And I love the fact. I love that you have the niche of the women, because we do need that community. Men don't want to hear us rambling on all the time, and we can do it here with our own community, and yet they can participate and learn so much more, not only about any woman that's in their life, but about themselves at the same time. So I love that. That's perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And I love the fact that you're going to have a giving part to it through a charity, through an organization. And that's a beautiful thing. If you thought more about that or anything else, or you want us to just wait and we can have that little tease with it?
Well, our focus is empowering women. So in our way of thinking, that means helping them help themselves. Mm-hmm. So the nonprofit arm that we're initiating will go to support a micro-loan program to help women help themselves out of poverty, help them start businesses so that they can take care of their families. It is, realistically, we decided we wanted to do this is a nonprofit foundation and accept donations into this fund to create these loans. Ideally, the loans will be repaid, but we chose to do it this way instead of having investors who are accepting a return on their investment. Mm. So it gives us it gives women who have the ability an opportunity to donate to a very important cause, and it gives women who are in need an opportunity to apply for a loan to help themselves.
Oh, I love it. And that's just going to continue to grow, I know. So thank you for sharing with that. That's perfect. Moxie Lady Online. So tell our listeners, how can they find you? How can they reach out?
Well,
I'll have information more on it, but go ahead and tell them right now.
Sure. We are at moxieladyonline.com, and you can reach me specifically at Lori, Lori, at moxieladyonline.com.
Great. And that's MoxieLady.com, MoxieLady.com. Perfect.
That's correct.
And if you want Lori specifically, LORI at MoxieLady.com, MoxieLadyOnline.com. Yes, don't forget the online part. I want to shorten it, but we can't do that. Lori, thank you so much. Appreciate you being on today and sharing your message and your story and all about Moxie Lady Online and empowering everyone. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Give us a short word of wisdom or something like that?
Well, I'd just like to thank you, Denise, for having me on. And, we're doing something important here. And so come on over, subscribe to our newsletter, and get involved.
Sounds great. Thank you, Lori. Everybody have a great one. Talk to you soon.